What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Hopefully you guys are doing well. And today, boys, we're trying out 3 Bundesliga Team of the Season items that we've been able to acquire over the past week. And those, of course, are going to be the Flashback Axel Witsel. We've also got the Team of the Season Diaby and Team of the Season Nkunku as well. And I just want to start the video by saying apologies if my voice is a little bit off today. As you guys see, it's actually daytime. I'm recording this in the morning when my voice isn't completely warmed up. So, yeah, that's just kind of the deal. But I have to record it now because I'm actually heading off for a big portion of this midweek, so I don't have actually time to record this throughout the middle of the week when I normally would in the evening time. So if you guys are wondering, that's why the sun's out, and then also on top of that, that's why my voice might seem a bit off. But yeah, we're gonna try out these 3 Bundesliga players today. We've got TOTS Nkunku red as well as Diaby. If you missed out Bundesliga TOTS rewards, they're live on the channel now, and we got really good rewards from rank 3. I personally think 2 incredible red cards. Nkunku feels like and looks like he could play anywhere. I haven't tried him out yet, but you guys can see 4-star, and just next level stats. I put him as an anchor chem star to give him those box-to-box sort of stats, and honestly, you really could play him in like an attacking role if you really wanted to, with those dribbling, with those shooting stats. He looks absolutely incredible, and I guess the main thing is, will we notice the medium work rates on him? That's kind of the big other thing. I guess also the other thing as well is he was leaked with 5 skill moves. Obviously, he doesn't have that, but should still be an incredible level card. I think he's 1.5 mil extinct right now as I'm recording this. So yeah, we'll have to try him out and see what's he all about today, and whether or not he'd be worth that price tag. And then also on top of that, Diaby looks absolutely incredible. I will say the high-low work rates, 5'7", maybe a bit small, but when you look at the card overall, look how many 99s he has. I put a Maestro on him, so he gets 99 reactions. He also gets a 99 shot power, but his shooting stats is like right perfectly where you want it for a card. Like the distribution is exactly where you want it. Attack position, finishing, shot power, and yeah, then beyond that, like, vision's good, short passing's good. There's not really much more you can really complain about this card. Maybe the strength. So I'll be curious to see if he lives up to these stats today, and we'll kind of have to give him a test. The other thing I got to notice as well, he is actually left-footed, so I'll have to give him a run and see what he's like on the left-footed side. And then finally, also on top of that, boys, we do have ourselves Axel Witsel. I played a couple games in friendlies with him in that Bundesliga Cup, but honestly, those are 1-0 rage quits, so I actually don't really know too much about this card. Once again, the downside with this for the midfield looks like the medium, but besides that, looks like a very well started card with a shadow who gets up to 93 acceleration, 94 sprint speed, and great defensive stats. So we'll have to give him a run today and see what he's about. And yeah, this will be the team for it. I think how it's going to set up is going to be in a 4-3-2-1. What I might actually do, just because Diaby is left-footed, I might put him on the strong foot, strong side. That might be the better shot to go. I don't know if that's the way we do, but yeah, I don't really finesse all too much. But I'm going to try Diaby maybe as a left-footed side. Maybe I put him on the right. We'll see how we go with it. I don't know entirely, but he will be playing one of those wide mids. And then also on top of that, we have Nkunku as our attacking minded center mid, getting into the box on the right side. So yeah, that'll be the deal with him. And then Axel's my more stay back holding sort of midfielder, so he'll be as my defensive minded center mid. And then Kevin De Bruyne is just more of a box to box. The rest of the team kind of sets out like that. And then if I really want to as well, we do also have the 4-4-2, so I could play Nkunku up at striker, but I don't know if I really want to try this out too much today. We'll see how it goes, but the chemistry I put on for Nkunku is kind of already tending him more towards a box-to-box, and I think I won't save those changes. I'll keep him on the right for the first time. I want to see, does he have finesse shots? He doesn't have finesse shots, so I'll keep him on the right, and then maybe later on the games, we might switch him to the left, see how the dynamic of it all works. But I think even with the 4-star weak foot, he should be fine. So, anyway, boys, that's going to do for the intro for today. A bit of a longer one, apologies, but we're going to get into some FUT Champs playoffs games, hopefully, and try out the new players. You guys will actually also get to see some gameplay with De Bruyne as well as also Virgil, because I haven't really showed that on the channel right now. So, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed those gameplay as well, and let's get testing out these Bundesliga TOTS cards. Alrighty, guys, it looks like we have ourselves our first match, and what a team that is. TOTS Kimmich, TOTS Wirtz in there as well, Mbappe, Son. Looks like it's going to be a very hard team, I would say so, for a first FUT Champs playoffs match. We're going to see how this goes, but I wouldn't be surprised if we lose this, to be fair. This looks like a very good team, very high-level tier team. So let's try our best. Let's see if we can get some wins here, and most importantly, try out some of these red cards. That's the most important part about it. Okay, here's Diaby. Let's try out his pace. See what he's like. Of course, he's coming up against Alphonso Davies as well, but he feels pretty good in the ball from the most initial parts. Seems to hold the ball somewhat well there. Back to Hakimi. Into De Bruyne. I'm trying to look for Nkunku. His run was pretty good there, I would say. Nkunku's run was pretty decent. Ball roll. Brilliant drilling for Nkunku. And unfortunately, you just can't get that last little bit to go through. Got to be careful now. Don't want to cop ourselves a goal. And Nkunku defensively seems like a beast as well. Okay, let's see what we can do from this wide spot. I don't know how easy it's going to be to create a goal. That's a ball roll. He wins that ball back. That's a high defensive stat. Diaby. Diaby still twisting and turning. And Diaby's got a shot on him, boys. Let's go, baby. Diaby, run, brother. Turn on the Jets. Turn on the Jets, Diaby. Keep going, Diaby. And he finishes it all, bro. This card for like a cheap winger. My days, boys. What a card. Seems like to have that like crazy level sticky sort of strength, right? Just has that speed boost, and then has a good shot in him as well. Like you saw it, right? 99, I think he had 99 shot power, 95 finishing. Of course he's left-footed, so he was on that strong foot there. But yeah, great first start. 2 goals from Diaby. Alrighty, game number 2. This guy's got red Mbappe. Is also red Ruben Diaz. Very solid backline. I think the Timia Kante is another card to kind of gauge and see how he's gonna be, so that one might be a tough one. But yeah, I guess it's sort of the standard of teams nowadays. People got crazy good teams for the most part, so I don't know if it's gonna be a tough game or not. That first game, the guy had a great team and then not the best player, so we'll see how we do in this one. Go on, Witsel. Nice, Witsel. I think he messed up there with Trent, but still, I'll take that, you know. Here, here's Diaby with the speed boost. With the speed boost, Diaby! And he finishes it? Nah, he can't finish it. I think I orange timed it though, so that's all right. Nkunku seems very high up the pitch right there, but I mean, I have got him on that get into the box for cross tactic. That ball roll's beautiful, and he's missed by quite a bit with that shooting. So maybe that's a situation where if you're playing him as a striker, you maybe want to go ahead and put him on like an attacking cam style. Go on, Witsel. That's a Timia Kante as well that he's winning that ball back off, so that's really nice. Here's Nkunku. Nice old ball roll pass to Cantona. Elastico. And we're able to make that 1-0. Nkunku with the assist. Cantona, of course, even on 7 chemistry, still being clinical. Go on, Nkunku. The pace, the shot. Bro, that's exactly what you want for your attacking-minded center mid. The pace to get into that spot. Obviously, the defender doesn't react in time because he's manually defending. But the fact that he's able to hit that shot and he just strikes it so cleanly. Yeah, you love to have it. So he just seems to like to monk the pass, which is quite interesting. But I mean, we take a free almost opportunity. Wow, Diaby's got that leap. That's over Team of the Year Cancelo. And he's able to leap up there and win that header. That's quite impressive, I gotta say. I don't know if the guy actually put in the header like command. But the fact that he's able to make that leap, that's quite impressive, I gotta say. Goal and assist for Nkunku, of course. We get a goal and assist with Cantona, and then Diaby also getting himself on the score sheet. So here's a Diaby chance. Obviously, I wanted to try and get that off from Mbappe because I didn't want to shoot straight away with Mbappe. And does Cancelo even try to jump? It doesn't. No, it does look like he's put in the commands to register for it because he's going for the backwards header. But Diaby just seems to have that leap right there. I don't know what that's all about, but gets over Team of the Year Cancelo and is able to put that into the back of the net. I'm very impressed by that, I gotta say. Especially for someone who's 5'7", you just don't expect him to score that, I guess. But yeah, there we go, boys. 2-0, doing pretty well. Let's play a few more games. Game number 3. Bayern never losing. He's got himself, I mean, I think that's a man of the match Stones, as well as also a wants to watch Ramos at the back there. So definitely not a very top tier team. He hasn't got too many team seasons, I don't think, as well. So go on, Nkunku. Apply that pressure. Look at that, just like the ball roll and the control is so nice, man. Like, he's very clean. He's so clean. And then the shot as well. Like, what more do you want from a team of the season than Nkunku, boys? Here we go, Nkunku. Ball roll. Inside, near post. 2-0. Easy. We should probably just try and test out the cards, I guess, in a bit more of a good sense. Look at Diaby. Good dribbling from Diaby. Keep on twisting and turning. Hit the shot. Oh, unfortunate not to get that shot away. To Nkunku, though. Little Burbison. And yeah, even on the off shooting angle, he scores that. Look, I don't think this guy's the greatest players, so this is probably not the best test. Go on, Kevin. Run, Kevin. That's a pen somehow. Don't particularly know how, but I guess we'll give Kevin the pen since he's won it. And we'll put it to the bottom right. There we go. 4-0. This game should be pretty much done. This guy's not going to quit, but we'll still score some more goals, I guess. And the guy's gone, which I think was quite fair, to be honest. 4-0, 4 goals down within about 20-something minutes. He didn't have that great of a team, so yeah, it was always going to be kind of an easy win. We'll definitely play a couple more games, and then we'll see how we go from that. But 3-0 so far, boys, so we're doing not half that bad. Game number 4. This man's got himself a Cruyff middle. He's got himself 2 red prems, so at least he's like, I believe, a 11 win tier player, which is good because I do want to come against some tougher players just to see what these players are like. But decent team, might be a test for us. We'll see how this goes. He also got Dele Alli in there, which I think is a great card. So nice. Mbappe over to Cantona. He's got that jam. Nkunku's arriving in the middle. Never mind, it's found Diaby, and Diaby's made a 1-0. I was actually aiming there to Nkunku, but I mean, like both these cards, one thing I've noticed is that if you put that get into the box on the cross tactic on Nkunku, his press and his positioning seems incredibly good. Like he just gets into like a very good spot. So yeah, I was aiming for Nkunku. I think he would have still scored, but Diaby was there at the far post and he was able to score that. So no complaints for us. We'll take that. Pass. Go on, Witsel. Nice, Witsel. Sit him down. That's a team this season, Zaha, I think, as well. Go on, Diaby. Ball roll. You want to heal? Hit that. Just try to work it a bit too much, unfortunately. But I think that was like, you can see his attacking runs, though, are great. Just a bit too much work on that final shot. Nice, Verge. Good work, Verge. That's not good. Spadori as well. Good card. Witzel's done well there. He's done well to get out of that play as well. The ball is such an important skill move. Really is. Nice. Good work, Verge. Nice. Diaby. Oh, just couldn't get the shot off. This is not good. Virgil. Just like, guys, he is like, I said this on my stream before. I don't think you guys would have seen it, but he is honestly such a solid center back. It's just that acceleration sometimes can be a bit of an issue, but even still, like, he can catch up. It's just sometimes acceleration may be a bit iffy, you know? Like, you see right there, like, he's just a wall. Like, most center backs usually just get stuck on him. That's a good turn. Good goal. Okay, we've got a game on here, boys. 1-1. I do think a lot of this guy's gameplay has just been like quite repetitive, quite fast. So it's mainly just about us stopping that down. But I mean, it's easier said than done, right? Nice, Nkunku. Can Cantona finish that? Yes, he can. And that right there was just some clean dribbling from Nkunku. Right off the kickoff. We take that, man. Oh, Witsel. I mean, better that you take him out, right? But I feel like he should do a bit better there defensively. Virgil once again. Nice. Hit that. Let's go, Diaby. Once again, the high shot power, the high finishing. He just doesn't seem to miss that. And 3-1. Got a bit sweaty, I will say that. I don't know if this guy's going to quit right now, or he might make some changes, but yeah. Good. Nah, he's there for the rage quit. So there we go, boys. 3-1 win in that game. Very happy with that result. Was definitely a lot better player. I think the one thing this guy didn't really do too much was he just didn't like vary up the tempo of his game. That's something that if you guys play at like a very high speed, sometimes you just need to slow it down. It makes you a little bit more unpredictable. This guy was pretty predictable when it came to the attack. Had one good goal, definitely say that, but yeah, we take him, man. 2 goals to Diaby, 1 for Cantona. Great assist from Nkunku for that second goal as well. So Diaby seems like a great card to have as like a wide cam, wide mid. Alrighty, boys. I think this will be our 5th and final game, and we're up against another red Mbappe. He's got Team of the Kante, Team of the Cancelo, Team of Ruben Diaz. I feel like it's quite similar to the one we played before. Maybe it's a different formation. I don't know. Maybe it's the same player. It might be the same player. I actually don't know, but maybe he's changed out something else. I can't remember though. I think he had a different team, but yeah, it seems like the same sort of players with Rio Ferdinand stuff. I guess we'll still play it and we'll see how we go. But yeah, I'd be curious to know if it is actually the same player or different. I guess I have to look back at that at the footage. Let's get into this one, boys, and see what we can do with Nkunku. Look at him, man. Look at him. Oh, unfortunate not to finish that, but that dribbling there is so clean. Again, Nkunku just with that dribbling. Reverse Elastico, and we make it 1-0. But yeah, once again, it's just Nkunku with that dribbling. And I think because he's got so high defensive stats and physicality stats, he just seems to stick on the ball a bit more. So really rate that about him. A lot of space to work down that right side with Cancelo out of the way. Nkunku, nice ball roll. Plays in Diaby in space. It's cut inside. Pass. De Bruyne. Ah, close. Nice work, Witsel. Good interception. Unfortunate, though. Beautiful, Witsel. Good cutoff. See, like, Witzel's dribbling, I don't think is as top tier, obviously. So we'll lose the ball in some situations, but... Oh, that's a bit sus. Okay, worked out all right. Go on, Diaby. Make that run. I see you, Diaby. Can he finish it, though? On the left, on the right. Oh, so close to finishing it off. De Gea with a great save there, but I mean, the dribbling feels clean from Diaby. I really like it, so. See, Witsel just can't get that little interception there, and that's something that I like to have. Like, if you're getting someone like Witsel, who's a bit bigger, 6'1", you'd ideally like for him to get that interception, you know? Okay, I see you, Nkunku. Can he hit this? Hit it. Yes, he does. Look at that shot, man. An absolute rocket to the back of the net. Yeah, boys. Incredible. Exactly what you want from your attacking-minded center mid. Is this guy going to quit or is he going to make changes? That's the question now. He actually might be making changes. Oh, he's one of there, though. Good save from De Gea. Even though he is the attacking-minded midfielder, he's still presenting himself in a good position. I feel pretty comfortable here to... like, play the ball out of the back, you know, because he's got good dribbling. So I don't really feel like I'm in any sort of, like, issue or problem, which is, I guess, nice. It's a good thing to have. Oh, nice, Nkunku. Ball roll. Just keeps on the close dribble. Look at him, man. Defense doesn't know where he's going to go, and he finishes it as well. Round of applause, Christopher. What a goal, brother. What a goal. Just such clean dribbling. Go on, Diaby. That's beautiful from you, man. Surely we can finish off the play. Sweat to Mbappe. We make it 4. That should hopefully be game. And yeah, there he is. He's out of here. And there we go, boys. 5-0 for the playoffs, which I think is a pretty good little start. I think I've got like a good idea of all the players just from playing those games. But yeah, these guys are so good. Bro, Nkunku, man, 10.0 rating in this game. He is probably the most responsive midfielder I've played with this year. He's so crazy on the dribbling. He's got those defensive and physicality stats, so he's really strong. Didn't really even notice the medium work rates. He seemed to be everywhere on the pitch, exactly where you want him. And I gotta say as well, he definitely felt like he outshined De Bruyne. Which was quite impressive because De Bruyne's been really good for me, but this Nkunku card is incredible. 5 games, 6 goals and 3 assists from that attacking-minded center mid in that 4-3-2-1. And I think if you could even run him in like a attacking sort of role, you could definitely do that. Now, I know he's 1.5 on the market, so you kind of expect this level of performance from him, but yeah, if you can get your hands on him, I don't know if he's extinct still when this video goes out, but what a card this is, boys. Yeah, just that high strength. Maybe the aggression was a tad low sometimes, I could say that, but he's rapid fast, and then his shooting is lights out. You would have seen some of the goals he scored today. Just an incredibly good card. Definitely one of those, it feels like you have another attacker in your midfielder basically, but then you turn on those defensive stats and he's just got bits. It's kind of like, I feel like he's kind of like almost like a Tal, his footies card last year, where I used to use him in like the attack and then I brought him back into the mid. Definitely seems like that, but yeah, just I think the main important thing to take away with this, and it's probably to do with his body type as well, I would say that, is that with the body type plus also his dribbling stats, he's just so responsive. It's so crazy. So fair play to Nkunku. Really enjoyed this card. If you can guys get him some point this week and you can fit him on chemistry, I think he's definitely a worthwhile pickup. Cheap wise, I think Diaby is an unbelievable player. 5 games, 5 goals. Obviously, we got some rage quits in there as well, so he wasn't able to play out all those games. But you guys were able to see like great pace, good attacking positioning. He had a very good shot in him. I didn't really try too many left-footed finesse shots or whatever, but yeah, when I put him into a position where I thought he would score, he usually scored, and his attack position was really good. Seemed quite responsive on the ball. I think his body type's a bit more average. It's not really lean, so he doesn't really feel as responsive as Nkunku does, but still like a very, very, very good dribbler nonetheless. And I think if you guys get him red this week or untradeable, he's a great super sub definitely, but I'm probably going to even start him on my team right now. I think for the price, like 150k, it's an unbelievable card, and yeah, just caused a lot of problems for my opponents. Hard to tackle on the ball, I would say that as well. Even though he's only got 60 strength, he still seems to stick on it. I guess the one thing you got to say, though, is he doesn't have the outside or finesse shots, which are 2 very good traits that you'd ideally like to have, but he doesn't have that, unfortunately. But and I guess Nkunku has both of those, so that's why you saw some of those crazy shots. And then finally, also on top of that, we should probably talk about Axel Witsel. And what I'll say is that he definitely was the most underwhelming of the cards we tried out today. His pace gap difference, not being 99, is definitely noticeable in the mid. I know, obviously, 94 pace is not really any real issue, and it'll do the job. But when you've got a card like Kevin De Bruyne, who's got pretty much 98 pace, and Nkunku's got 99 pace pretty much, with that Nkunku style, him having that 5 less pace, he definitely felt it. Also, as well, I think for a 6'1" player, he just didn't seem to really have that 6'1" reach. I think the main one that I can definitely go with is Dele Alli. He's got that crazy reach for that size, and it just didn't seem like Axel Witsel did. But as a DM, especially for the price, he's only like 100,000 coins. I think it's definitely worth the craft up, especially if you get some good Bundesliga cards this week. You can kind of you can link them in together really nicely. I thought his passing was good. He was all right in defense, wasn't anything ridiculous, and seems semi-responsive on the ball, but nothing ridiculously all too crazy. But for like 100k, I think it's definitely a very worthwhile card. So if you want to craft this up over the week, this is probably the one I'd do first. I don't think I'd do any of the other ones that are out right now just yet. But again, for me, it's only like, I think Sunday, Monday. So I don't really know what content's coming up later. We might get some crazy good cards that are out at that point. But yeah, incredibly impressed by Nkunku. Hopefully you guys were able to see that via the gameplay. And Diaby, I think for the price, is an unbelievable pickup. So if you wanted to get him, I highly rate it. I think the team's now, there's not really any real weakness, I want to say. Maybe Witsel, maybe I need to find a better card for there. Hopefully we get ourselves a Jude Bellingham. I think that would be insane. But maybe, I don't know if Jude, De Bruyne, and Nkunku might be a bit too attacking. But like, that would be a crazy card to put up there. And yeah, boys, that's kind of do us for the review and the gameplay for today. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video for today. Let me know how you think about this sort of style of video, because I do definitely think it's something that I definitely do a bit differently. Normally what I do is I normally get the clips from the live stream when I'm talking to the stream, and I don't really get to try and focus on the players that we're trying out. But maybe occasionally for the gameplay vids, maybe we do something along this sort of style. Let me know. And yeah, best of luck for your Bundesliga rewards and everything that's going on with the upgrade packs. And I will probably have those later on in the week when this video goes live. Unfortunately, I won't be back, I think, until tomorrow, so I won't get to do too many upgrades. But yeah, I'll be all right. I mean, we got ourselves one of the cards I really wanted the most, and I can't see me dropping this man. Right now, he's the best midfielder in my team, and he's so good. Like, I can't believe he's that much better than De Bruyne, but he just straight up is. So, yeah, what a card this guy is. Absolutely loved him. Boys, thank you guys for watching the video for today. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Take care. Have a good one. Much love and peace.
Whenever your heart is broken, don't ever forget you're golden. I will find the light in your soul.